Shalom, shalom, Israel. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. And today's title is going to be the ones you didn't expect. The ones you didn't expect. Meaning, it's certain people that's going to make it into the kingdom, or it's going to be chosen that you didn't expect. That people didn't expect. They're gonna marvel at it. They're gonna be surprised. They're gonna be astonished. Because it's gonna be that brother you didn't expect, that sister you didn't expect, the ones that was looked down on. Today people look, they look at people appearance or how many followers they have. Christianity. They'll look at certain teachers and see how many followers they have, and then they automatically believe that they're a sincere servant of the Lord. They believe that they're actually a servant of the Lord. I'm gonna open up with Matthew chapter 15, verse 53. It says, "And it came to pass that when Yahushua had finished these parables, he departed thence. And when he was come into his own country, he taught them in their synagogue, and so much that they were astonished and said, Whence hath this man this wisdom and these mighty works? Is not this the carpenter's son? Is not his mother called Mary, and his brother James, and Joseph, and Simon, and Judas?" And it says 56, "And his sisters," and Salaki for the pronunciation, I don't know how to really say his name. It says, "And his sisters, are they not all with us? Whence then hath this man all these things? And they were offended in him. But Yahushua said unto them, A prophet is not without honor, save in his own country and in his own house. He did," so like, and he says, "and he did not many mighty works there because of their unbelief." Right, so it's gonna be the same with the Lord's servants. He already warned the his servants that they would be rejected or turned in by family, so-called family or friends. And Yahushua said himself, his family and his friends are the ones that do his Father's will. So, yeah, same thing that happened to him is gonna happen to his servants. It's gonna be the ones you didn't expect to actually be chosen by the Lord. Isaiah chapter 53. If that happened to the Lord, what make you think it's not gonna happen to his servants? Which I'm gonna get that first. Salaki. All right, I'm gonna get John chapter 15 and verse 18. "If the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you." And that's playing upon tables. But I'm finna grab Isaiah 53. It says, "Who hath believed our report, and to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed? For he shall grow up before him as a tender plant, and as a root out of a dry ground. He hath no form nor comeliness. And when we shall see him, there's no beauty that we should desire him." Right? Just because men look on people's countenance. You wanna worry about their appearance, and that doesn't matter. The Lord doesn't look at that. It says, "He is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows, and acquainted with grief. And we hid as it were our faces from him. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. Surely he hath borne our griefs, and carried our sorrows. Yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of God," or Yahweh, "and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we were healed. All we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned every one to his own way, and the Lord hath laid on him the iniquity of us all. It says he was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before his shearers is dumb, so he openeth not his mouth. He was taken from prison and from judgment. And who shall declare his generation? For he was cut off out of the land of the living. For the transgression of my people was he stricken, or stricken, and he made his grave with the wicked and with the rich in his death, because he had done no violence, neither was any deceit in his mouth. Yet it pleased the Lord Yahweh to bruise him. He hath put him to grief. When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed. He shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his hand. Right. So the Lord simply uh put him through that, because Yahushua himself, he was tried as that gold, and it pleased the Lord to put him through that. But that doesn't mean he was wicked. You know, the Lord, Yahushua was righteous. So if Yahushua had to go through that, what you think we have to go through? You know, the Lord's servants, we got to go through the same thing. The same thing that happened to him will happen to us. You know, your family will reject you, friends, you know, people gonna look down on you just because you don't look a certain way. You don't have a certain amount of followers. Just, you know, just because they knew you, they grew up with you. They not gonna think that the Lord is dealing with you like that. You know, they knew you when you was in the world. They're like, ain't no way the Lord dealing with him. This is the same person that was doing so and so and so and so. You know, they gonna start thinking like that because they don't believe. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. Verse 3, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he who we had sometimes in derision, in a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness, his end to be without honor. All right, this is what they're going to be saying. This is what they're going to be thinking when they see certain brothers and sisters that they actually see that the Lord actually dealing with those certain brothers and sisters. They're going to be thinking that. They're going to be saying that, right? Because they look down on you. It says, how is he numbered among the children of Yahweh? And his lot is among the saints. All right? It says, therefore have we erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness hath not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. It says, we wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction, yet we have gone through deserts where there lay no way. But but as for the way of the Lord, we have not known it. What hath pride profited us? Or what good hath riches with our vaunting brought us? All those things are passed away like a shadow, and as a post that hasted by. All right, so you know, pride is really pride at the end of the day, because people think you have to be this certain you got to be somebody. You know, they think the Lord taking somebody that's already so-called something in this world, and the Lord basically exalting them even more than they already exalted. You know, just like I was watching a video of Brother Naquan. He was talking about the Lord taking people that's low of a low estate, and he bringing them up to a high estate, because that just shows his power right there. You know, his strength being made perfect in weakness. You know, he changing a brother or sister that's of a low estate, and he making them powerful. He got them out there he got the brothers out there teaching. You know, I heard there's brothers out there teaching that's handicapped or something. You know, so that's just showing his power right there. We're not doing that ourselves. You think we just a whole bunch of niggas in the world, and we teamed up and was like, oh yeah, we gonna start reading the Bible. We gonna go out here and teach. We gonna start keeping these commandments. You think we did that ourselves? No, that was all of the Lord. You know, think I'm gonna grab one more. I'll close out. 1 Samuel chapter 16 and verse 6, it says, and it came to pass when they were come that he looked on Eliab and said, surely the Lord's anointed is before him. But the Lord Yahweh said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance, on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth. For man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. Right? So that's playing on my tails right there. We us as men, we look on a carnal level. You know, we don't look at on that spiritual level as the Lord looks. You know, at the end of the day, the Lord chooses whoever he wants to choose, and he already has chosen his elect. He already chosen his servants. So, you know, it's all of the Lord, whoever he wants, you know. So that's all I had to say. Uh Trying to see how I'm gonna close it out. Uh just want to remember not to look on the outward appearance of someone, and you know, don't. Oh yeah, that's what made me make the video. You don't want to just follow somebody because of their views. You don't want to believe that this person automatically is servant of the Lord. You got to try their spirit. You know, you don't want to see, oh, this person has 1 million views, 1 million views, which that's not even, that don't even, when you think about it, it don't even really line up with the Bible. You know, the truth is hated. Not a lot of people will follow it. So yeah, you don't want to, you know, you don't want to look at this person because they have so many views, or they look a certain way, or they speak us, you know, they can speak well, you know, because Moses. Think about Moses. Moses had a problem with his speech, so you don't want to automatically think, oh, the Lord dealing with this person. Look how well he speaks, or look how well, how good he prays. You know, the ones, you know, pastors be up there doing those long prayers and stuff like that. That's not what makes them a servant of the Lord. You gotta try their spirit, see if they really teaching what is written, if they really speaking of the Lord, according to Isaiah chapter 8 and verse 20, I believe. Let me check that before I just say that. Isaiah chapter 8. Yeah, con. It says, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it's because there is no light in them. So you want to make sure they speaking according to the word. So what that means, you have to be studying yourself too. You got to study to show that self-approved. You know, you can't just be following these people. You have no knowledge for yourself. You can believe anything. So yeah, I'm finna close out real quick.